Hello guys, it's been a while since I since I made my last video on YouTube concerning Russian Waves products, and I thought I just needed to make one more just to introduce some of the products that I think are, deserve introduction. Some of you have seen them already on my eBay and Etsy stores, and some already bought them, but it's not everybody. So today I just want to, show you one thing which is probably some of you have seen it, and that is um, palm sap. Okay, it's made in a Russian whip shop in Russia by my, craftsman Vladimir. Uh, I put the picture on the Facebook recently about him, and there's a video about him. Maybe some of you remember this guy. He's an ex-Russian police officer who just, you know, decided he liked to pursue the craftsman career, and so he, while being a police officer, he started, reading on making leather products. He started, visiting leather shops. I wanted to learn the craft, and bought a lot of different equipment. And sometimes it was easy. Sometimes it was cheap. He would buy a army sewing machine and get it fixed and installed in his shop and figure out how to use it. So it took him a while, but when there is a will, there is a way, and he mastered the craft, I can say, and many of you can testify that really he is doing a very good job. So basically what he started was a shoe repair shop a while ago, and yeah, and this is a famous one in, in the area. It has a lot of regular clients. But when I met him, and we talked, and I asked him if he could be interested in making some products for me. um, he was reluctant at first because being a police officer, he thought, okay, is it legal, does it have some implications? But really in Russia, uh, well, things like that are not familiar, and police doesn't consider them anything but a funny, strange gadget. So basically, he agreed, and we came up with a basic, lead shot sap. Well, now I ship them as a sap case, and but originally I would fill them up with a lead shot and put a rivet and close it. And it's also made, some of those are made by him personally, and they're the best quality. I mean, they're double stitched, they're thick leather. Recently I got a got a review from one of my clients who said, oh, I love the smell of your product. I just can't get enough of it, and I agree, it's smelling good. Okay, so but later we evolved in our products. So by the way, he's using very nice and good quality cowhide leather, and it is stitched by, well, sometimes it's stitched by hand, sometimes it's stitched by this heavy duty army sewing machine. But most of the time, if it's difficult to sew by the machine, it's a hand-stitched, handmade stuff. And we have a very strong steel, buckle, steel rivets. So basically, this is 10, 10 ounces palm sap, which looks like this. So you can adjust the size. But basically what you do, you put it on your arm to make it heavier, and you can strike by your arm like this, and it enhances your striking techniques. Of course, you can probably, I haven't tried that, but theoretically, you can use it like this too, for jabbing, you know. But and we have a little, you know, hammer and sickle. If somebody's interested, I got a bunch of those with hammer and sickle, or you can have just plain. If you want one in black leather, we have them. If you want one in brown leather, we can make it within a few days, just no problem. Okay, and another product I'm quite proud of recently has been an evolution of the coin sap, and it's just half of the leather sap, but it's like a teardrop, you know, a drop sap, which is shorter, which has a rivet and leather strap. So basically, like a basic leather sap, it has about the same length. It's 10, 11 inches. But well, if you look at both, I mean, the bottom line for both is about the same. But I think this has a more, you know, stigma to it, if you know what I mean. I mean, if somebody notices you wearing this, having this with you, they immediately, okay, the alarm goes off. You know, they say, okay, why do you have a weapon? I mean, so why do you have this? And you don't want that question asked sometimes. Well, this effectively the same thing, but the difference is it's not looking so familiar. It has a keychain, you know, ring on it, and you can adjust your keychains, or, well, for that matter, one time I attached my Kubaton to that, and immediately it's just a game changer. So it's a different story. If you have a Kubaton attached, you have a cost, you have a, you know, a more, you know, powerful. You have double. You have the Kubaton and you have a sap in one, all in one. Or if you attach a bunch of keys, you can, you know, swing it and have a keys in your hand. So, and you can explain it away by saying, okay, this is just a keychain. Okay, believe it or not, some people would argue, but I mean, it's an opinion. It's not a fact. This thing is not allegedly, you know, a weapon. It doesn't have that familiarity of the coin sap, of the you know, buckshot sap, or flat sap. It's just a strange looking, a little bit heavy, 11 ounces keychain, basically. Well, I have a bunch of other stuff to show, but I think most of you have seen it already. So I recently got a bunch of, you know, the coin saps. Well, this is a kind of inexpensive coin sap which you can fold over your belt and carry. It has a zipper, and you can stick your, you know, coin quarters or dimes or whatever inside. Well, you can actually put slugshot inside if you want, but I think it works best with the coins, so best with the quarters. You put, you know, a couple of dollars worth of coins and carry it around, just saying that you need change for parking, you know, for whatever, some petty cash. And I have one in black leather. Well, I said one, but actually I have a bunch, not just one or two. Okay. So if you're interested in any of those, I suggest you just DM me directly, and I will ship to you within 1 or 2 days after you transfer the cost of the item to my PayPal account. It has worked like this for a while. I mean, I've been doing that for a couple of years now, and I always, you know, I'll always there for you to answer all your questions, to communicate, and to provide all necessary informations. You know, feel free to contact me with any of those. And thanks for watching. I appreciate your comments and your questions. If you choose to forward it to a friend, it would be great. Invite them to our Russian Whips Facebook group, which I will give you the link below. And if you're interested in any custom products, feel free to contact me with your drawings, or sketches, or designs. We here at Russian Whips love to make custom stuff, and I'm like 90% sure we'll be able to accommodate your order in very reasonable time for very reasonable price, as you may have noticed. Okay, thanks again, and have a good day. Bye bye.